We move up to 141 as 27th ranked Cal Miller of Maryland taking on Ethan Sorensitz of American.
Yeah, Miller already in on a nice single leg finishing with that takedown. Yeah, we're about to hit the meat of the lineup for Maryland. This is where if I'm Maryland, I'm looking to separate the duel right here. AU, this is a great opportunity for them to surprise some people, get some good wins here. But this is an uphill battle, these next three weights for American.
The Miller brothers, Cal and Ethan, followed by Michael North, all ranked wrestlers.
Miller's getting his 4 count there. Pretty easy with that leg ride. Gonna reset.
Ethan Sorensitz on a bad record last year. But again, a guy who's trying to get that confidence, really trying to get that first big win at the college level. I think if they can get him one, it would be huge for his development, but tough when you go and start your season off against the Cal Miller.
Right, yeah, I mean, absolutely. You're right, though. I mean, sometimes, talking with the coaches, it is a confidence thing with Ethan. He's great in the room. He lives the right lifestyle, works hard, takes care of his body. He just hasn't gotten over that hump yet. And a big win here would definitely help excel, make that go quicker.
Stalling warning. Sorensitz, a kid who was thinking maybe 149 this year, but ended up really kind of the coaches assessed it, didn't think the weight was very good, so had him back at 141. And for Miller, he's an interesting story. Again, he and his brother out here, he's really kind of hanging down a weight class below what he probably should be at to help out his brother Ethan, who's at 149. And really, Alex Clemson, when I talked to him this week, you could almost tell the emotion in his voice of the fact that his one brother doing this for another kind of almost touched him a little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, you get teammates that do that for each other. Want to put the best lineup out there, but when you're doing it for your brother, that's just a little bit extra.
First point on the board for Sorensitz on the escape. Can he build on it? Back in on a leg.
Yep, nice high crotch crack down there from Miller. Sorensitz trying to chest wrap that. But Miller doing a great job of keeping him tipped up. Got that right leg. Going to be 3 here shortly if he can get his head out.
30 seconds remains, 30.
He does. Sorensitz bails. And Miller builds on that riding time.
Riding time moving up. 9-point advantage. Already in major decision territory.
10 seconds remains, 10.
Miller trying to put more points on the board. And that will end the first period.
And American has choice going into the second period. And Mr. Sorensitz chooses the down
go
position.
down.
Second period at 141. Maryland currently leads 10-1.
Yeah, I mean, right here, starting off, Sorensitz does a good job. First move, getting up. See if he can get one here. But Miller's got a good job riding that ankle, breaking him back down.
Miller, the qualifier for the NCAAs last year, went 2-2. Actually really had a nice run in the Big Ten to get in. Really didn't seem like he had a chance, and then ended up winning 3 straight matches in the 9th place bracket to go ahead and punch his ticket onto the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, those Big Ten conference brackets are meat grinders.
That they are. that was one of the things that when talking to Alex Clemson told us that he said, look, I kind of compared it to, is it the SEC of wrestling, the Big 12 like basketball is? And he said, honestly, I think it's tougher than those conferences because everyone in this league ends up being ranked. Where other teams, you talk about SEC football, there's usually one or two kind of dregs on the bottom. Not
Right.
that way in the Big Ten.
No, and he's right. Every team's ranked, and most of the rosters are ranked in the top 25.
And he even admitted that one of the reasons that coaching at Maryland, he thinks he does have kids who just want to wrestle in the Big Ten, even if it is against some of those top-notch programs, but they want that opportunity. 50 seconds to go here in our second period. Ethan Sorensen's trying to get something going against Cal Miller.
Yeah, Cal Miller with a nice reshot, counter shot there. We saw him cut him there to get him back to the feet. Thought he'd see a little more action, but just waited for Ethan to kind of open up, make a mistake, and took advantage of it.
Miller got some time to work. Close to tech fall range.
10 seconds remains. 10.
As the riding time locked in.
Yeah, we'll see Miller choose down here. I'm sure he'll look to get a quick escape. Right now you've got the major decision. I'm sure the pressure is going to be put on by Coach Clemson to continue to break it up and look for that tech fall. And it'll come quick with that escape, if he gets an escape and a three-point takedown.
Some vociferous fans here tonight.
So Sorensen's there, kind of high with that leg, and as I say, that slips off the side, and Miller comes up on top.
2 for the reversal. And he will cut.
2-point reversal, Maryland. That's an eagle escape. 1 point on the board.
So again, as Jason referenced, the takedown right here would end the match.
You're going to get a stall call, that 1 point against Sorensen. Miller coming out the back door, tipping him to his hip. He's real close here. We're going to get a danger call. No count, though. Miller's able to hook that ankle. He's got to just kind of take his time here. Unless Sorensen is able to funk out of here. That takedown's all but secured.
Miller.
Sorensen's doing a good job holding on that foot, at least holding off.
Still 50 seconds to go in the period. And there's your points, and there is your tech fall.
Yep, just kind of took a bad sit there, sat to his butt, hung out there, and Miller just stepped right over.
Impressive win for Cal Miller as he takes the 20-3 victory over Ethan Sorensen.